Suspended Home Affairs Director General Mkhize Apleni filed court papers to overturn his precautionary suspension. He says his suspension is invalid and unlawful. Apleni says one of the reasons the Home Affairs Minister, Professor Mkhize, cited for his suspension was his refusal to settle a legal dispute with one of South Africa's most powerful families, the Oppenheimers. Apleni says he was suspended after the minister verbally instructed him to settle a dispute with the Oppenheimer family's firebrand company. Fireblade is said to have applied to the ministry to process visas at a fixed location at the OR Tambo International Airport. Minister Mkhize said she had suspended Apleni for failing to resolve internal disputes and insubordination. Mkhize placed Apleni on precautionary suspension over insubordination. Apleni says it is invalid since only the president and not Mkhize has the powers to suspend the DG. Mkhize accuses Apleni of failing to provide a report about a legal row with the Oppenheimer's company, Fireblade. But Apleni, in his affidavit, says he was not aware of the request for a detailed memo. Mkhize is seeking an out-of-court settlement with Fireblade. Apleni has raised strong objections and concerns over the go-ahead for the VVIP port. The Oppenheimer terminal is built on land leased from Denel at OR Tambo Airport. Fireblade has applied to the Home Ministry for an exclusive visa point for people the company considers VVIP. This means it will be for the exclusive use of the Oppenheimers and their clients. After objections from various government quarters, the plan has not materialized yet. Here's where the matter stands now between the Fireblade and the Ministry of Home Affairs. Oppenheimer's company Fireblade has been in battle with the Department of Home Affairs. A former ministry minister, Gigaba, rejected the plea for Fireblade Airport Terminal to be an exclusive international port of entry. Gigaba says opening a port of entry for private use violates the Immigration Act. Fireblade wants the decision to be reviewed. Judgment in the Fireblade matter has been reserved. Mkhize is seeking the president's permission for an out-of-court negotiation settlement with Fireblade.
From my perspective, I don't really understand why the minister would be so much in a rush to have this resolved if the judgment has been reserved. So when all is said and done, what is really at play here? So I think that whole word again comes back to mind, state capture. Perhaps the minister can enlighten us on why she is so eager to have this settled before we begin drawing our own conclusions, because it just doesn't smell right.
It is not just the former Minister of Home Affairs and the suspended DG. State arms manufacturer Denel has also raised objections over the project. They said it poses a risk of human trafficking and illicit smuggling of money, precious metals and weaponry. It poses a serious and real security risk to personnel, material, information, secrets and espionage. The aircraft facility has since 2013 been in breach of security stipulations for areas designated as national key points. Fireblade has 100 access holders who have not been vetted by either Arms Corps or the SA State Security Agency.
I believe that settling this matter outside court is actually dereliction of duty. It would be dereliction of duty. And if it is as per the suspended DG's allegations that he was suspended because he purely did not feel any need to have the matter settled out of court when the court has actually reserved judgment. For me, I just don't see the logic. There is no logical reason why the minister is wanting to settle this particular case.